Most AI systems just generate responses, but agentic AI systems take action. They make decisions and call tools. And in the designing and implementing a Microsoft Azure AI Solution certification, Microsoft tests whether you understand how to build these autonomous tool-using AI architectures securely and responsibly. In this video, we'll break down high-impact practice questions focused specifically on implementing an agentic solution, the part most candidates underestimate. This session is designed for Azure developers and technical professionals preparing for the Microsoft Azure AI Engineer Associate certification who want to master real-world AI orchestration and tool integration. In our previous video, we covered implementing generative AI solutions. If you haven't watched that yet, click the button and start there. Today, we move one step further, from generative AI to agentic AI systems that can reason, plan, and act. Let's dive in. A company wants an AI system that can analyze a user request, decide which API to call, retrieve data, and then respond with the result. What type of architecture should you implement? A. Static prompt-based chatbot. B. Retrieval augmented generation only. C. Agentic solution with tool integration. D. Basic text completion. API. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer, C. Agentic solution with tool integration. An agentic solution with tool integration allows the AI to analyze the user's request, decide which API to call, execute the call, retrieve data, and then generate a response. An agent-based architecture is specifically designed for reasoning plus action, API calls, plus response generation. Question 2. You are building an Azure OpenAI agent that must call external APIs securely. What should you configure? A. Hard-coded API keys inside prompts. B. Tool function definitions with structured schema. C. Disable authentication checks. D. Increase model temperature. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer, B. Tool function definitions with structured schema. To securely call external APIs in an Azure OpenAI agent, you should configure tool function definitions with a structured schema. This allows the model to safely generate well-defined function calls, while authentication and API keys are handled securely in the backend, not inside prompts. Question 3. An organization wants to limit how many external tool calls an AI agent can execute per request to prevent abuse. What should you implement? A. Disable logging. B. Set execution limits and monitoring policies. C. Increase token size. D. Remove role definitions. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer, B. Set execution limits and monitoring policies. Explanation. To prevent abuse and excessive external tool usage, you should implement execution limits and monitoring policies. This allows you to control how many tool API calls an agent can make per request and track usage for security and cost management. Question 4. You need an AI agent that can break down complex tasks into multiple steps and execute them sequentially. What design approach should you use? A. Single prompt completion. B. Static FAQ bot. C. Chain of thought reasoning with tool orchestration. D. Disable system messages. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer, C. Chain of thought reasoning with tool orchestration. Explanation. For complex tasks that require multiple steps, you should use chain of thought reasoning combined with tool orchestration. This allows the agent to break a problem into smaller steps, reason through them, call tools when needed, and execute actions sequentially. If you're preparing using structured, scenario-based Microsoft Azure AI Engineer Associate Practice Questions, platforms like Pass for Success Practice Questions provide realistic agentic AI scenarios aligned with Microsoft's exam style. Question 5. An AI agent interacts with sensitive enterprise systems. You must enforce secure authentication. What should you use? A. Anonymous public endpoints. B. Embed credentials in prompts. C. Disable RBAC. D. Managed identity for Azure resources. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer. D. Managed identity for Azure resources. When an AI agent interacts with sensitive enterprise systems, you should use managed identity for Azure resources. This provides secure, credential-free authentication using Azure Active Directory, eliminating the need to store or expose secrets in code or prompts. Question 6. A company wants to restrict which backend services an AI agent can access for security compliance. What is the best approach? A. Allow unrestricted tool access. B. Increase token limit. C. Use role-based access control, RBAC in Azure. D. Disable conversation logging. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer. C. Use role-based access control, RBAC, in Azure. Using role-based access control, RBAC, in Azure ensures the AI agent can only access authorized backend services based on assigned roles and permissions. This enforces the principle of least privilege and supports security compliance. Question 7. An AI agent must decide whether it has enough information before calling a tool. Which design improves reliability? A. Force tool call every time. B. Disable reasoning. C. Use structured output validation and guardrails. D. Increase max tokens. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer. C. Use structured output validation and guardrails. Structured output validation and guardrails help ensure the agent evaluates whether it has sufficient and valid information before making a tool call. This improves reliability by preventing unnecessary, incorrect, or unsafe tool executions. Question 8. An AI agent should escalate to a human when confidence is low. What is the most appropriate implementation? A. Random escalation. B. Disable fallback. C. Higher temperature. D. Confidence threshold logic and orchestration layer. Pause for 5 seconds. Think about it. Correct answer. D. Confidence threshold logic in orchestration layer. Implementing a confidence threshold in the orchestration layer allows the AI agent to automatically escalate to a human when its confidence in the response is below a set level. This ensures safe handling of uncertain or high-risk situations. Today, we explored advanced AI-102 practice questions focused on implementing an agentic solution within the designing and implementing a Microsoft Azure AI Solution certification. In upcoming videos, we'll continue breaking down additional domains of the designing and implementing a Microsoft Azure AI Solution certification to ensure you're fully prepared. If you're serious about earning your Microsoft certification, consistent scenario-based practice is essential. For realistic, exam-aligned designing and implementing a Microsoft Azure AI Solution exam questions, check out Pass for Success practice questions to strengthen your preparation. If this video helped you, comment your biggest challenge with Agentic AI. Subscribe for more Microsoft Azure AI Engineer Associate practice questions. Keep building, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.